Twitch. Hello and welcome to today's edition of Jay's Phantasmagorical Adventures through Twitch. Yes, chat, with the weekend breathing down our necks, it's time to slip in a little more Jay-entertainment as we play games and other such educational materials. With Friday but 12 hours away, depending on your geographical position, it's time to relax and unwind with some brain-titillating puzzles. And then once I have once proved to chat how much better I am at saying once and solving puzzles, we're going to pretend to be somebody else. And of course, chat, this is your daily reminder about the pandemic, but more importantly than that, I put a new strap on my watch today. That's it really, that's all I've got. Sorry, Miriam. And so, chat, sit back, relax, and get ready to watch me solve puzzles in Broken Sword from the 1990s. All of this and my sexy Hawaiian shirts today on Jay's Phantasmagorical Adventures through Twitch. Look at the level of heat we have reached, chat. It has occurred. Where are we at? April the 10th, okay? April the 10th. And the air conditioning unit is out. Yeah. Jay has a strap. Were you gonna say strap on? I mean, sometimes my penis is lazy, you know? Sometimes my penis is just like, I'm not bothered. Use the tools, you know? So what if I do have a strap on, you know? That's what it sounds like when I clamp it on. Like that. That's to vent out the steam as it gets prepared. Right. And then I'm like, Millie! Brace yourself! And then like that. Oh. That's how it goes. Something like that. Hi, chap. Alan's ready for summer. Alan, are you ready for summer?
Yes.
Oh, Alan says he's ready for summer. What you doing today, Alan?
I'm going to buy Crocs.
Oh, he's gonna go and buy some Crocs. Do you like Crocs, Alan?
Yes. The Crocs are the best shoes.
Oh, he says they're the best shoes. He says they're the best shoes, apparently. But yes, the beast is out, chap. The aircon is out. It's a little bit misleading, though, because I don't know what temperature it is here today. It doesn't tell me on my watch. It does tell me that it's... Oh, no, it does. 16 degrees here today. It's dry heat, chat. It's dry heat. But it's more that I'm in a lofted room and I have 2 PCs running. So, that's why. The temperature in my office is always significantly higher. I think I got to like 34 degrees at my desk this summer. Or last summer, I should say. Yeah, 34 degrees at my desk. It was not enjoyable. It was not enjoyable at all. So, yeah, hence why it's, to be fair, it's not on. It was on a little bit earlier on, so we'll see. We'll see if I have to go to it. We'll see if I have to go to it. But hi, chat. How you doing? Sorry, I'm not sorry I'm late. I told you I was going to be late. Deal with it. I'm a man in demand. I had a recording session 2 till 4. But that said, I'm so good at my job, we finished by 3:10. That's what happens, chat. If you hire a professional voice actor, right? You don't go to Fiverr and you don't cast somebody who's, I don't know, your mate. I give you time. I'm basically Kronos. I'm like, here is time back for you. Enjoy this gift. So instead of starting stream close to on time, I changed the bedding Sent a couple of invoices. Just had a bit of me time, chat. Just a little bit of me time. Yeah. But look, chat. I don't think I've worn this one on stream. Look at you being all productive. And I sorted out the cat's prescription. Got my coffee. That's it. Oh, I did the food shop for tomorrow. Oh. Chat. This made me giggle. You know, yesterday I was telling you about the guy that pulled out in front of me at the roundabout and excused himself by doing this. Like that, right? Just the most pathetic, like, sorry. Do you know what I mean? Just the limpest, like, just a bag of skin. And when I exported the highlight to YouTube, the thumbnail that YouTube picked was just me like this. It was fucking great. It was very, very enjoyable. It made me giggle. Was appreciating the Hawaiian shirt. It's good, isn't it? I have so many Hawaiian shirts now, chat. So you left it, right? It probably would get more views, to be fair. The traditional English excuse. Like, I don't mind this. Like, you know, like a solid, like, yeah, no, my bad. My B, dude. You know, that's fine. Like, yeah. But, you know what I mean? Like, tell me you've never satisfied a sexual partner without telling me, you know? Just in one smooth... Now you are the wet lettuce. I am. I fucking love these glasses, though, chat. I love translation. I love translation. I used up all my good wording in the booth. Leave me alone. I used... no. I love transition lenses. I did it. I spoke properly. But what I like about transition lenses is you don't notice. I'm just out. Blum, 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 blum. And then I come in and I'm like, oh, look how dark they've gone. But you don't notice when you're wearing them. No, I love lamp. Let's get out now, chat. A boop. Get down to a balmy 20 degrees. I love lamp. Anyway, chat. That's it, really. I don't really have any updates for you, chat. That's it. Yeah. That's it. I don't have anything else to tell you. We're gonna do some Broken Sword today, and then some GTA. I do have a GTA bit update for you if you're not in the Discord. I do have a GTA update, but you're not gonna get it until we are on GTA. That's how I'm gonna lure you in. Like this. But the more important news is I'm not back until Tuesday now, chat, after today, because I got the kids Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, because it's half term. Taking my daughter to do her second theater show this weekend, which means I'm gonna be a blubbering mess. I'll just be like that. That's exactly what I will do. I did do a little tear when I saw her in her first ever show on the boards. I did, right, shut up. Anyway, should we play some Broken Sword? I think we shall. Oh. That's adorable. It is, right? Obi is dead and Scooter is the main GTA character. Wow, spoilers. All right. Are you ready to do puzzle solving, chat? Because I know you're not that bright. But at least you can watch me at work, you know? At least you can watch me at work. How fucking quick did that load in, chat? How fucking quick did that load in? All right. It's okay, there's pictures. To be fair, we are stuck currently. So, I think what we're going to have to do, I think where we're at is, I think what we're going to have to do. Also, Marguerite, thank you very much for coming in with a 25 stream streak, Marguerite. Is I think we're going to have to go and do the age-old classic of talk to everyone again, show everybody everything again, to see if there's some dialogue option that we missed. I don't think there is, but we're gonna have to come and check.
What now, monsieur?
What do you think of my giant key?
Ebert, what do you make of this tool?
Stunning, monsieur.
Well done,
I bet
Base.
you handle it like a professional.
Winner, winner.
Do you recognize this red nose?
No, monsieur.
What do you make of this tissue?
You have shown me that already, monsieur.
Is this Merlin room 22?
I couldn't say. It's a bad likeness.
This photo was taken by one of Europe's most promising photojournalists.
Vraiment? What does he use? A pinhole camera?
A pinhole?
Would it make a difference?
We are accustomed to catering for celebrities, monsieur. Movie stars, politicians, royalty, sporting personalities.
Fluzzer wants
they
you to
all
speak in
stay
posh lady.
here.
You Flaz, dear! I'll happily talk in posh lady! How you, dear? Oh, George!
Hey, shake my hand.
Do it!
I
Shake
have
my
already
hand!
explained why I would rather not.
Are you sure you don't want the key back?
No!
No, you keep it until you finish playing detectives.
Very good, George! Oh!
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
It's the end
No,
now.
monsieur.
Okay.
Did I show you this pass?
Oui, monsieur.
Okay.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
You got nothing.
Maybe not.
Okay. So,
It was the card I'd found in the hotel bedroom. It read, Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics Corporation.
okay.
The matchbook bore a pattern of swirling color and the words, Club Alamut. It was the shaken shock buzzer I'd been given by the man in the costume shop. It was a key ring bearing one large brass key and a tag which read, Hotel Ubu. It was a metal rod with a handle at one end and a short crosspiece at the other.
Alamoo, darling.
It was a bright red plastic nose, part of a clown's costume. It was the soggy tissue I'd found in the sewers.
Soggy tissue. Okay, can we mix any of these together? I don't think so. All right, let's go talk to the professor.
Hello again.
Voice acting in this is amazing.
Have you any idea what this tool might be used for?
I cannot guess.
Would it mean anything if I told you it was for lifting drain covers?
Such technology fills me with wonder.
What does this clown's nose suggest to you?
In my country, we have no use for clowns.
I'm glad to hear it.
They were dealt with most severely in the last cultural cleansing.
Ooh, that's
What about
dark.
the mimes? Did you get them too?
All gone. Our streets are mime-free.
Sounds like heaven.
My God, utopia.
Does this goo-smeared tissue mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Great thing about mimes are they're very quiet when you get rid of them. That's it. Okay.
This is a photo of Khan, right?
That is just one of the names by which he is known.
Okay.
May I shake you by the hand?
I do not shake the hands of imperialist dogs.
Okay, we're trying
That's
all
a
of this.
real bad attitude problem you've got there. Do you recognize this key?
No, I do not.
Tell me again about Alamut.
It is the home of the old man of the mountains.
Okay.
Do you recognize this card?
No, I do not.
Thanks for your help.
Okay.
Goodbye.
I got vague memories of just something really obscure here. What can we put in the piano?
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Oh, George, yes. Hello, darling.
Can you think of any use for this tool, ma'am?
Oh, I can think of someone I'd like to use it on.
Can you think...
Okay.
Do you know what this is?
Oh.
Oh, yes, I'd say it was a clown's nose.
That's right. It was worn as a disguise by a vicious killer.
Ah, Mr. Merlin, perchance.
That's him.
Oh, damn it. I thought we'd unlocked something then because the little music played.
Did I show you this?
Yeah.
Does this tissue mean anything to you?
Good God, no.
I just thought the smell might be familiar.
Please, darling, put it away. I'm no shrinking violet, but that object makes me feel quite queasy.
Title of my sex tape.
Did I show you this photograph?
Yeah.
Would you like...
Now, George, there's no need to be so formal. We meet as tourists, and I want to keep it that way, despite the enormous social gulf between us.
Do you want this key?
No, thank you, darling.
Trying to get her up to our bedroom, chat. That's what that is.
I found this matchbook in Merlin's bedroom.
It came from the Club Alamut. It might be useful to find out if that club is in Paris, George.
We did. But apparently we're not going to tell her that.
Would you like to keep Merlin's pass as a memento?
No, darling. My broken heart is reminder enough.
I showed the pass to the clerk, hoping he'd give me Merlin's papers, but he wouldn't buy it. He's too scared.
I'll give him something to be scared of. Follow me, George!
Progress, chat! Yeah! Progress! If in doubt, show everybody everything. I thought we'd shown her that pass, but... Thank you,
Did you
Kenneth!
place a package from Merlin in the hotel safe?
I did, madame.
And did my friend here show you Merlin's identification?
Indeed he did, but
What's the problem?
he isn't Merlin.
A mere academic detail. Give him the package.
But that is against the law.
I happen to be a justice of the peace, you silly man.
Ooh.
I own the law. If he tries anything, shoot him, George.
My pleasure, Lady Piermont.
One moment, please.
With what gun, madam? With what gun? Oh, she's probably just like, oh, he's an
I
American.
haven't enjoyed myself this much since Greenham Common.
I don't know what I would have done without you, Lady Piermont.
Voilà, monsieur. Le manuscrit de Monsieur Merlin.
Hi, cat! Yeah, run away with
Thanks.
us.
How satisfying. An Anglo-American alliance that actually worked.
Brutal.
The clerk had given me a tightly rolled sheet of parchment. I decided not to unroll it until I was safely back in Nico's apartment.
Ah. Oh, now, hang on. Is this... I think we need to go upstairs, chat. Now, I don't... This might be metaing because of remembering the game from beforehand, right? But I think this is... I think this is what they take off you when you try to leave the hotel.
The door was locked.
George, please. You know you have the key, George. Can I get some... can I get some Haribo, please, cat? Super mix, please.
I knew this was no way to treat an ancient manuscript, but I couldn't let it fall into the hands of the goons waiting outside.
Yeah, fuck you, goons. Oh, no, no, yeah, no, no, I want what Vita's having. Well, no, I want both. Can I have strawberry cornetto and... Strawberry cornetto, super mix, and green Pringles, please. Thank you. You only get one, Jay? Fuck off. You're not my real dad. Meow. Now I want a cornetto. See? Are the green ones sour cream and onion over there? Yes. Or, oh. No, I don't know. There might be sour cream and chive technically over here. I'm not sure. I tell you what, chat, I am chuffed. You know, I can't remember how many weeks ago it was I hit my weight loss goal. Quite a few. 3 weeks? And I have not eaten well, chat. There has been way too many takeaways and ice creams and snacks and indulging. And I have put on a grand total of 2 pounds. Like, that's it. And I've kind of gone a little bit above and then a little bit below, a little bit like I've settled. My metabolism was kicked back nicely and like settling weight. I'm very, very chuffed. Long may the pizza continue. Sour cream and onion cornetto.
Hold it right there. Search him again, Flap.
Search his flaps again.
Nothing, Guido.
Okay, let him go.
Strawberry cream Pringles. I found out today, or yesterday, you can get strawberry cheesecake ice cream.
If the manuscript was what Flap and Guido were after, they were going to be disappointed. I couldn't wait to get back to Nico's apartment and check it out.
Oh, that's good. That's good, ghouls. I want to know what's on this list.
You're just not going to believe what I found.
It's not another part of the clan's costume, is it?
It's a medieval manuscript.
Well, shit.
Khan left it in the safe at the Ubu.
It's incredible. Is this what he took from Plantark?
It could be, which means it's worth enough to kill for.
Look there, 2 guys on the same horse.
Oh, yeah.
They were
couldn't afford one
roommates.
each. What of it?
Have you ever heard of the Knights Templar? Their official seal was an image of 2 knights sharing a horse.
No, it's an horse.
Whatever this manuscript means, it's connected with the Templars.
How come you know about these knights?
I learned about them while writing an article on the Crusades. This guy, named Hughes the Pagan, arrived one day at the court of King of Jerusalem. He offered to protect the Christian pilgrims from the displaced Muslim armies. The king would be able to guarantee safe transit to Christians in the Holy Land. Safer journeys meant more pilgrims, and pilgrims meant trade and wealth. The Templars proved invaluable to the king as a mercenary army. It was said that they never asked how many the enemy numbered, just where they were. And as the years went by, the Templars grew in wealth and numbers.
Oui, oui.
They were so rich, even kings came to them for loans. But at the height of their power, they fell foul of the King of France. He rounded them up and turned them over to the Inquisition. Thousands of Templars were subject to torture and confessed to heresy. Of course, at the hands of the Inquisition, there wasn't much they wouldn't confess to. The last Grand Master Jacques de Molay was burned alive.
Mon
But
Dieu.
the treasure of the Knights Templar was never found.
God, the audio is rough, isn't it, though?
So the treasure is hidden, waiting to be discovered?
If there ever was a treasure, it's been lost for 600 years. Anyway, we're supposed to be investigating a serial killer, not a medieval treasure trove.
But maybe that's what the clown and his accomplices are after. Maybe this manuscript is the key.
You'd better leave it here for safekeeping. Think about it, George. One guy's already died for it, as you said yourself. Besides, that parchment is fragile.
Okay, I'm convinced. You keep hold of it.
Take a rubbing, George. Take a rubbing. It's kind of fascinating how the audio quality is quite different between all of the different actors. So I'm guessing they weren't recorded in the same place. Like Nico's is really bad, and so is Lady Piermont's, and they're both played by the same actor. Whereas George's is held up pretty well. Okay.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Take a rubbing,
Let's face it,
George.
we need help, George. Someone who knows about these things.
Who do you suggest? Indiana Jones?
Fuck
I know a
yes.
guy who specializes in medieval studies. His name is Lobino.
Huh. Some stuffy old fossil who gets horny over ancient relics, I suppose.
So funny. Andre isn't the stereotypical professor you have in mind.
Where can I find this Lobino guy?
At the Kroon Museum. I'll give you the address.
Ah, where is he, this honey historian?
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
She reminds me of the Wicked Queen in Snow White.
She was the one who said mirror, mirror on the wall, wasn't she? She made me cry so much when I was a kid. Mom carried me out of the movie theater.
Wow.
She didn't frighten me in the least.
Like I said, I was only a kid. I didn't like the crocodile in Peter Pan either. A knight with a crystal ball. Now, there's something written on the scroll beside the knight.
Yes, but it's written in Latin. Per disciplinam mea lux videbis.
By my teachings, you will see the light.
You speak Latin? Where did you learn a trick like that?
A trick? I studied law, okay? I can read Latin.
My, you're touchy. Tell me that again.
Through my teachings, you will be enlightened.
Oh, I will teach you. This one?
There's a guy working on a loom. He's weaving a carpet or a tapestry.
Or a duvet cover. It's a clue to a place, I reckon. Somewhere famed for weaving and ships.
Where folk live in barrels?
It beats copper boxes.
You see, no, you have to speak to George as if he is a filthy American who understands nothing. It is a man weaving a tapestry. It beats carpet boxes. You say, enfin, je vais put les mains dans les cheveux de maison. You see, I gotta mix in some actual French, like me. Somewhere famous for weaving and shit. Where
There's
is
a
the
guy with
Bayou
a sword and a
Tapestry?
bull.
The only mythological bull I know of is the Minotaur, but he was only half bull.
I don't think I'd like to be half a bull, even if it was the bottom half.
What's that object between them?
It looks like a gem on top of a tripod.
Chat. Wait for it, chat. He was only affable. Don't forget, chat. He was only affable. Have we looked at them all now? I think we've looked at them all, haven't we? He was only affable. The trouble is, when he says only the bottom half, it makes me think of the midsection back, like he's saying only the arse end of a bull. I know he probably means like cutting it vertically, horizontally versus vertically, but when he says the bottom half, it makes me think of the back. Not. Well, why would you want to be the undercarriage? It's weird. That's what I'm saying, chat. Now I kind of want to see the commentary on the voice acting in Castlevania. Isn't that all like this? Oh no, the Nazis are coming. Run away. Oh wait, no, I'm the German. I have the Nazis. Oh, run towards them. I love these accents. I think I should just redub it all words. Hello, my name is Inspector Rosso. I have heard, George, that you have been a naughty boy. Tell me, George, have you been running around in my sewer? You stink like shit, George. Take off your underpants. Do it, George. I am a filthy bitch. Alright, we don't need to look at that again.
Maybe I'll check out the Kroon Museum.
I'm sure you'll find it useful, George.
See, she says in chat, George. You see, chat, Irishman's arrested the stream, pretending to be a Frenchman who is in the also game. Here's the thing, right? This is something that I find is always missing. And maybe I'm completely wrong about it, but I'm very, very rarely wrong. Almost never, in fact. Is in most accented work, in games where it's somebody French, for example, in France, right? Somebody French, as Nico is, in France, is clearly going to be speaking French 99% of the time, right? So now that they're having to talk filthy American, there's a lack of any searching for the word. That's what I always find is slightly missing from people doing accented work when it's not supposed to be their native language. Does that make any sense? There's not enough like, oh, George, you should go and see my my friend at the museum. He is a historian of, you know, they've got because they're translating in their heads. So they need to be, yeah. How you say? He is how you say? A historian. Shit like that. Okay, let's go to the how you say museum. I do that as in English. I mean, that's true, yeah. Yukino would like a random fact. Okay, I was the accent coach for this game. Yeah. Yeah, on account of how good all my accents are. Oh. Oh.
Through the grimy glass, I could see several large shapes in a gloomy room. What they were, I couldn't imagine.
It's a sex party, chat. It's a sexual happening. Quick into the bushes.
A real macho guy would have plunged straight into the spiky, scratchy bushes. Not me.
Oh, it's time for a sexy party. When I was in France, I got the backhanded compliment. Very good French, shit accent, but good effort. I'd get the opposite. I'd get like great accent, shit French. Yeah. I speak pretty good English, and I always try to slow down my speaking so the translation happens in my head. That's really interesting words, because you know, obviously you've got time, but from your writing, you come across as somebody who is just fluent in English. I wouldn't have ever, you know, thought of you as needing to do translation. Not in a monologue. The English, it just flows from my sexy face. Also, obviously, words. I imagine you've learned a lot from me because I can put stuff into your accent, and that probably helps, right? There is a handle. See, and now words has learned like, oh, that's handle. Got it. Handle.
A metal rod attached to the wall was connected to the window.
Oh, wait. I speak flawless English, and it's all because I was taught how to by Jay, who speaks every language in the world. Thank you, Vida. I appreciate it. I don't like to talk about it very much, but thank you. Yeah. Andouille. Oh, oui, oui.
The case contained some fragments of pottery. They looked to me like broken flower pots. Above them, a sign read, L'âge paléolithique.
Oh no, Georges. L'âge paléolithique. Americans, they always butcher the French.
The case contained 2 rows of silver coins. Each coin in the lower row showed a portrait of a guy with a huge nose.
Nestlé Toulouse. Nestlé Toulouse.
I looked down at a collection of tools with wooden handles and tarnished metal blades. There were knives, chisels, and spikes fanned out in a semicircle. I guess there's always been a need for home improvement. I tried to sneak my hand inside while the guard wasn't looking, but the case was locked.
Oh, mon Dieu. Hey, Slashley.
I tried
How you doing,
to
by the
raise
way?
the glass cover of the case, but it didn't budge. I tried to sneak my hand inside while the guard wasn't looking, but the case was locked. I tried to sneak my... The statue didn't deserve to be mauled by a Philistine like me. It was a statue from ancient Egypt, Those old civilizations sure could teach us a few things about art and beauty.
Quick, George, while he's not looking.
The rod...
Oh. Yeah. You dick.
There was
Oh,
nothing
wait.
in the-
Wait a minute.
Welcome on the adventure.
Jed Phoenix, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the adventure, the rampant bullshit that awaits you. So I think that's how you distract the guard later on.
In the case was a spindly tripod, blackened with age and pitted with rust. It was identical to the tripod pictured on the manuscript. A notice identified it as 15th century from Western Ireland. It had been found in Loch Marne at the site of a Knights Templar preceptory. Ireland! Was it? This tripod was found in Ireland.
I will have to ask you to keep your voice down.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I was excited.
Hey Jed, how you doing, bud? Yeah, I grew up with the Broken Sword game, so this is a right old blast from the past. We're getting close to the bit where Jay had to phone up at £5 a minute and be like, how do I get past the fucking museum? On a Saturday, just like, beep, boop, beep, boop. If you are stuck at the museum, press 1. If you are stuck at the docks, press 2. You have selected the museum. We would like to thank you for calling the Broken Sword Helpline. Reminder, these calls are charged at £5 per minute. Please seek the bill payer's permission before making this call. However, you've already called us, so this notice is pointless and only serves to make this call longer so we can charge you more. You pressed 1 for the museum. A museum is a building that has old stuff in it. If this is the right building, press 1. Those classic old helplines. Yes, Yukina, that's how old we are here, okay? That's how old we are. There was a phone number you could call because it was before the age of internet walkthroughs, right? So if you didn't know what you were doing, you had to like ask a friend or phone the helpline. Yeah.
Touching an object as rare and beautiful as that would have been the act of a barbarian.
I mean, close enough, George. You're American.
Watch out! You have that down on top of us!
Oh, mon dieu. Didn't you wait a month for the next magazine? Oh, yeah, they did do walkthroughs in magazines, didn't they? I remember now. Okay, we got nothing. Okay, we got the sarcophagus.
I was no desecrator of tombs. It was a stone
George.
carving from ancient Egypt.
Check page 9 of your strategy guide where you got this number. Oh my god. The memories, chat.
It was an ancient Egyptian sarcophagus with a beautifully painted effigy of its owner on the lid.
Okay. This is annoying in one way because I remember what to do here. So, this feels like cheating, but it's only because, despite this being about 35 years ago for me, I remember what to do. I miss demo discs. I feel like, was it the console era that really caused the boom in demo discs? Or am I imagining that? Like, I know there were some for PCs, but it feels like it really took off when consoles came around. PlayStation and PC
This is
gamer, yeah.
ridiculous. I could be here for hours.
Huh, okay. Let's have a little chat with the guard.
The attendant had an air of self-importance and the kind of steely eyes that never seemed to blink.
My biggest memory, and I know I've told this story so many times on stream chat, so, you know, tell me to shut up. is when my parents were like, I can't remember, it was a Christmas or something or birthday, like, okay, you can get a console. Or rather, you can get one of the new ones. Like, so I had the Mega Drive, I had the Master System, I had the SNES, and it was the era of N64 versus PS1. And I went to a game, the shop game in the UK, and they very kindly set up upstairs for me. They had a PS1 and an N64 set up in there, and they're like, do you want to come to the back room and you can try out both of the consoles? Because I hadn't had a chance to play, you know, and you couldn't go on YouTube and watch a load of game footage or anything like that. So they were like, yeah, do you want to come upstairs? You can try out the consoles. And there was a game for the PlayStation that was FMV Star Wars. So it looked really fucking good. But all you could do was like press a button to make the film of Luke coming out and shooting and then going back in again play, right? Stuff like that. And it was really good. And there was like a section where you flew the Millennium Falcon through a canyon and stuff. Instantly sold. So I got the PS1. It was very cool though.
Oui, monsieur?
Are you Labino?
Oh, no. Fancy you mistaking me for him. No. I am the deputy custodian.
But Labino does work here.
Work? I wouldn't go so far as to call it the. He studies here most days, but as you can see for yourself, not today.
Oh my god, we can ask him about so much. Okay. Rebel Assault 2. Rebel Assault. Was it not? What was the first one of those on? Oh, that was Sega. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can see it. Yeah, this looks about right.
This is Star Wars.
Fuck me, that is it. Wait, no, that doesn't look right. Is my nostalgia brain making it better than it was? There's one section. Yeah, no. Here we go, chat. This is the Star Wars game I'm talking about.
Cutting edge back in the day.
This. I say FMV, but because that's not... Like, that isn't. What is that? Like, it's not... That's not a digital model, is it? It's almost like rotoscoped, but with a person? Like, that's a person. That's footage that's being played out. It's a really interesting style. But at the time, as a kid, I was like, oh my god, this is like playing a movie. And then you'd get these little cutscene bits. Like, it was amazing for the time. I wonder if it's got the bit with the... Yeah, here you go. Oh my god, yeah, look. Had this little section with the Millennium Falcon. And this is what sold me. This is what led me to the PS1 instead of the N64. Good times, chat. Good times. All right, let's ask him about the Templars.
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
Well, you were fucking useless.
The sign on the tripod says it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does?
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
No, I don't. I never had much of a start in life, you see. I owe what little education I gained to my uncle. He was an optician, but he also doubled as the village school teacher. He taught me the alphabet. Wait, 19 letters of it. The bottom row of the chart was too small even for him to read, so he left them out.
Why don't you start over and enroll for adult education?
No, I never thought of that. Do you see? If I studied art and did all my homework, I could be a professor of history.
No.
At your age? Dream on.
Wow! Holy shit. That's pretty brutal.
What can you tell me about the collection of pottery?
Those are remains of pots used by the original inhabitants of Paris.
Oh,
The
oui.
Paris pot people.
When did they move out?
15,000 years ago, monsieur. Vanished in the mists of time. Didn't
Damn.
even have time to pack up their pots.
Oh, wow, really drove that point home.
I thought the original inhabitants of Paris were a tribe known as the Parisi.
That is right, monsieur. Renowned for their pots. You see, in those days, people didn't have much in the way of possessions. A few flints, some animal skins, maybe the odd bone or two. Naturally, when the Parisi came along with their pots, why, everybody wanted one.
I guess they must have caused a kind of consumer frenzy.
Yeah, oui, they got the market cleaned up.
Why have we got more dialogue about these fucking pots?
You don't know the first thing about those pots, do you?
No, monsieur.
Why are we just belittling this security guard? George is kind of a dick, chat.
What can you tell me about the collection of coins?
A rare example of silver coinage from the reign of Philippe le Bel. That little old lay buried for centuries in a field on the outskirts of Paris.
Did you call him?
Unique. Nothing like them has been found anywhere else in Europe.
Okay.
Who was Philippe le Bel?
You don't know?
He's the founder of Baby Bell, I think,
The
wasn't he?
Fourth, the King of France.
Wasn't he the guy who wiped out the Knights Templar?
I have no idea, monsieur. All I know is he was King of France. I don't even know why he was called Philippe le Bel.
Big fan of cheese, I think, wasn't he? Just really fond of it. I'm pushing this
Can you
Baby
give me
Bell
any
joke,
further
chat. I don't
information
care.
about the tripod?
Certainly, monsieur. It's infamous. That tripod, that belonged to John D.
No, not John. Not John fucking D, chat. Holy shit, John D?
What's the importance of John Dee's tripod?
D was the most famous escapologist of the 16th century. The Houdini of his time.
Don't you mean alchemist? Escapologists use ropes, chains, and handcuffs, not tripods.
But whatever he was, that is the tripod he used in his experiments.
Oh, Jack D. Where's Jack D these days?
What kind of experiments did John Dee perform with his tripod?
Oh, it's the usual. Didn't you study chemistry at school?
Yeah, but we skipped over thaumatology.
You accidentally spread chaos at the retirement Wait, what's a retirement grocery store?
Can I take a closer look at the tripod?
What? Get it out of the case? Ah, no! That tripod is protected by a sophisticated surveillance system.
How sophisticated?
A painfully loud alarm bell.
Oh my god, not an alarm, chat.
How is the alarm bell triggered?
By the slightest pressure on or movement of any part of the case wherein that tripod is situated.
It strikes me that to call your alarm system sophisticated is, well, stretching the truth a little.
It has never failed yet. The sophistication is in its simplicity.
Oui, of course.
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
Not me, monsieur. I am no scholar, although people often mistake me for one. It is the uniform, I guess. They see the clothes. They are impressed.
And they ask you to park their cars?
They ask me to park the... No. They assume I am an authority on the exhibits in my care.
Whereas you know next to nothing about history.
He's
Of course
such
not.
a dick!
What I am saying is, I am no scholar, not like Monsieur Lobineau.
George is such a cock, chat. I don't remember him being this much of a cunt. Jesus Christ.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamut?
Oh no, I don't frequent places like that.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamut?
Oh no.
Well, hang on. How does he know he doesn't frequent places like that if he doesn't know what it is? I'm just saying, chat.
What does this tool mean to you?
That belongs in a museum.
Pardon?
It is a priceless historical artifact, if I am not mistaken.
No, it's a plain old tool for lifting drain covers.
I'd never go to that strip club. I mean, what?
Do you recognize this red nose?
I don't think so.
What do you make of this tissue?
It is absolutely disgusting, monsieur.
That's spot on, actually.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. Is there any reason why I should?
I guess not. Would you like to shake my hand?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur.
Oh, no.
Have you...
On.
Do you recognize this ID pass?
No.
No. Ah, mon Dieu.
Thanks for your help.
Look at this graph. The lines all go up, so I'm happy. Okay. Oh, wait. Let me check something else. Maybe we push this over when he goes to sort the window out? No.
Watch out! You'll have that down on top of us!
Oh! Okay, I wonder if there's something else we can do when he's distracted. Okay, I don't think there's anywhere else to look at in here. Okay, let's have our wander outside.
The tripod was definitely the one on the manuscript.
Oh, okay.
Templar Connection confirmed it. I was tempted to go to Ireland to check it out.
All right, then, let's go to Ireland to check it out. Let's go to Ireland, chat, and see if they've got anything we can use for a little tripod there. It's Ireland, chat. He said it again. How do I choose to go to Ireland, please? Can I go to Ireland? Also, let's go and have a look at their policeman again. I think I might like to play an Irish character at some point, chat. Give me a chance to work on my Irish accent. Hello, I'd like to buy a horse. Do you have any jobs at the bank? I'd like to work at the bank.
Excuse me?
What do you want now?
Did you not go and deal with those
See you
dudes
later,
at the, whatever it's called, the hotel? Hello, Nico, it's me, George. I had a look at a little wee tripod there, and I thought you might like to know. Do you know anything about a tripod?
Hello?
Hi, it's George.
Oh,
I've been
I shit
reading about the
myself,
Templars.
Nico.
You know, the politics of the Middle East at the time of the Crusades is fascinating.
Did you read anything about their treasure?
No, George?
I've made a rather interesting discovery at the Croon.
There's no need to sound so arch, George. What is it?
A tripod, attributed to the Knights Templar, and just like the one on the manuscript.
What of it?
What of it? Aren't you excited? The tripod was found in Ireland.
Ireland!
It sounds like a long shot to me. We have to research these Templar guys properly, get the facts, the whole story.
And find their treasure.
Interesting. Let's have a chat with Russo. We might as well check. We'll have a little. I said, go and speak to the man. Hello, monsieur. Why is it lagging now, chat?
Excuse me.
There we go.
What do you want now?
Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Sure.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur.
Bon. Bon, bon, bon. The
Kovac
question.
is here to see you, monsieur.
Did he say what it was about?
No, monsieur.
Question is,
Very
chat,
well.
do we try to get over to NoPixel for the restart time so we can go into the police briefing? That would mean finishing up Broken Sword in about an hour.
How may I help you, Doctor?
Ooh, okay, we can ask them about the goons.
Do you know a pair of thugs called Flap and Guido?
I have known those two since they graduated from special school. That is a
Wow.
nasty piece of work. But Guido is the real brains of the partnership. Where did you hear of them?
I met them out front of the Hotel Ubu.
Oh, is that it? Yeah, okay.
So long, Inspector.
Oh, mon dieu. Okay. All right, we'll finish up Broken Sword at 6 then for the server restart, and then we'll jump straight in. Oh no, look, we can go to Ireland. Oh well, we gotta. Let's get on an airplane and go to Ireland. Look at that. They even put a little leprechaun on the picture there, so that you know it's Ireland. Yeah, I wonder how much remastering was done of these little scenes. Look, it's a fucking green bus, chat. Well, who's this little shite here? Do you know if Obi is a cadet yet? I do. Maybe he is. Maybe he is.
Several hours later, I arrived in Ireland, the Emerald Isle. I'd been lucky to get a bus from Dublin to the tiny... On the way out, the driver told me there was only one service a day.
Oh, good. There's the fiddle playing, chat, so now we know it's Ireland. How long is it playing from Paris to Ireland? 3 hours? Ah!
The menu
Russell
was
has
limited.
purchased
It
5
read,
chests.
No food today. I didn't care. I'd lost my appetite somewhere over the Irish Sea.
Flurs, thank you very much for grabbing 5-pack of Streamloots cards. Much appreciated. Enjoy
It was
your
a trap door in the sidewalk.
pavement, George. You're in Ireland. Well, would you look at that? There's something shimmering there. Oh my god, packs still work? Why would you think they didn't, Worms?
The
Why would-
drain was
what?
covered with an iron grating, through which I could hear the rush and surge of running water.
Yeah, but there's something shining. I don't know. Yeah, heave, George.
I took hold of the grating and pulled hard, but it didn't move.
Boo. Do I still have all my shit with me? Oh, I do. Drama!
I tried to use the keys to lever up the grating,
fuck's sake.
They
but
were
that
all
wasn't
right.
going to happen.
Who did this one? Who did this? I don't want to. No! Oh god, you know, it's always hard when you take a meteor to the face, chat.
That was totally deliberate.
It was, yeah. All right, now chat, brace yourselves, okay? It's time for another tour of what is this accent.
The lad was doing his best to express his adolescent aggression. His effort was somewhat diminished by the fringe of milk on his lightly feathered upper lip.
All right, I think he's going to be here. I think it's going to be little tiny Timmy.
Hi there.
What?
What's your name, kid?
Who are you calling kid? Who the hell are you?
It's not bad, is it? It's like, what? Who you calling kid? Who, who the hell are you? I like the fact that they've used the same intonation of each line. Sounds like a 30-year-old. He needs to be up here. What you fucking you wanting? I'll break your face and glass your neck, you little wee American gobshite. See? That's very good. We're not going to say we're the fuzz, chat, because I don't think this kid would like it if we were the fuzz.
I'm George Stobart, and I'm with the good guys.
You're a head case, mister.
Wow.
A few sandwiches short of a picnic.
Cut the crap and tell me your name.
Liam McGuire.
What are you doing hanging around the bar, McGuire?
I'm on the run from me dad.
Why? Did you do something bad?
I ain't done nothing, boss.
You can tell me, kid. Is it your dad?
Oh, sir. He drinks every last penny down his evil throat.
Fucking hell.
And there's me poor old mother, bedridden and dying of presumption. I tried to buy her medicine. Chopped firewood for Father Mahoney till me fingers bled. The old skinflint cheated me too. But I took the pennies he gave me back home. Look, Ma, says I. See what your darling son has earned with his own sweat and blood.
Oi.
When suddenly, me dad appears and grabs the loot. I'm off to Dublin heavy drinking, says he. Watch out till I get back. That's why I runned away.
Something in the grin on his face told me he wasn't being strictly truthful. Compared to him, Huckleberry Finn was a candidate for Altar Boy of the Year.
Well, what an interesting little gobshite he is.
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
Here in Lochmarn, they all dress like clowns.
The man I'm looking for is a dangerous psychotic.
Jesus. It's just like that film I saw.
They actually wrote Jesus. I love it.
And he's after this kid who saw him kill a guy. He tries to warn the sheriff, only no one believes him. Then, while he's in the tub, the clown cuts him up with a chainsaw.
My God, that doesn't sound suitable for a kid like you.
Who are you calling a kid? I'm 25.
Yeah, right. You're not a day over 14.
Oh no, it's 25 that I am. Married with a car and 3 kids. 10 kids if you count the wives.
Well then, would you like to take a look at this picture I've got here, you little shite?
What can you tell me about the castle, McGuire?
What do you want to know?
Well, can I get inside?
No, it's locked up.
Does anyone live there?
No, only...
What?
Oh, nothing.
Watch out, it's the chainsaw man!
You know something about the castle you're not telling me, don't you?
No.
What is it you're covering up? Is it something you're scared of?
I ain't scared of nothing.
Liar.
I'll give you one last chance to tell me about the castle.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't?
Then I'm taking you back to school.
Oh. There's a ghost. It's called the Phantom of Lochmarn.
One more at least, dear eye. One more at least.
You're not telling me you believe in ghosts, are you?
Mister, I seen it with me very own eyes. Last Tuesday night, I went up to see what that dig was about. I just reached the top of the wall when I hears this awful noise.
What sort of noise?
A horrible snuffling and snorting, like O'Brien's pig, only worse. It was coming from inside the castle.
And yeah, in the old version, in the original, look how much older he looks. Well, you see, the thing about the castle is you don't want to go up there at night. There's a phantom that'll tickle your testicles and steal your face. Terrifying. God, but look at the difference. It's just astounding. And I know obviously it's 20 years ago. 20, no, was it 26 years ago? Something like that, chap.
Did you find out what was making the noise in the castle?
No fear. I just sat there on the wall like Humpty Dumpty.
Oh my God.
The moon was cracked and greasy like an old dinner plate.
Oh
the
no!
yard was full of shadows. I could have been hiding anything. I would have gone home, but my legs had lost their stuffing.
I can't believe it. I'm gonna choose a Pokemon. Hey, Lola, come here. I want to see what the Snapchat filter makes of you. Hey, Lola, become a cat. Do it. Ow! Ow! Ah! Ha! Why the nails? Why the nails? Oh my god, the cat hurt me so much. No, Lola, no! Nola. Her name is Nola. No. Ah! No! Nola. Ouch! My claws! No, her claws? Alright.
Did you get to see the ghost?
Indeed I did. And a fearsome sight it is too. I sat on my arse, waited while the moon went down. Then out it comes from the shadows, all grey and tattered and hunched over like an old bent willow. Then I hears this spluttering and splashing and horrible laughter in the dark. I was so scared. Why, I fell off the bloody wall.
What is this creature?
I'm sure there's a rational explanation for what you saw at the castle.
There is. The bloody place is haunted.
Have you ever seen this man before?
What a slimy character. No, I never seed him.
Take a look at this, Maguire.
It's an ID card. What of it?
Ever heard of Thomas Merlin or the Gruber Electronics Corporation?
No.
Give me your hand.
Get lost.
Come on, I just want to show you a little trick.
No way, mister. I don't do tricks. Father Mahoney told me I'd burn in hell if I did.
I just want to shake your hand, that's all.
Oh, all right.
Gotcha. Neat, huh?
Didn't feel a thing.
You fuckers!
Have you ever seen anyone wearing one of these?
That belongs to the killer clown you're looking for.
That's right.
Can I have it?
Sorry, I'm keeping this as evidence.
You should have told the cops.
I did. They weren't interested. Do you recognize this matchbook, Maguire?
No, sir. I never seen it before in my life.
Have you ever seen anyone wearing one of these?
No.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Ooh, there's a little fuse box, okay.
It was a featureless plastic box, firmly attached to the wall of the building.
Have you played it before, Words? Like, are you playing the original, or are you playing
I tugged at
this?
the plastic cover, but it didn't move. I tugged at the trapdoor, but it was locked from the inside.
Okay. Okay, so there's nowhere to exit that way. Alright, let's go on to the pub and have a drink. And see if we can find this door and say, hello. Could you have a beverage? Oh, I wonder what this looks like in the original. Holy shit, hang on. Oh, it's not too bad in the original, you know? It's not too bad. Just gonna sit here now, chat. Also, while I adjust something. 10. Oh, 10. Nailed it. Oh, yeah, I love, like, Irish folk music. So good. Not quite so keen on the sneezes. Stop writing the music, you old man! Just die already! So good. Let's go talk to him so he stops fucking sneezing. Give him a tissue.
Hi there, old timer.
Stabby, stabby.
What? Nasty cold you've got there. As soon as the words left my lips, I regretted them.
Is there such a thing as a cold which isn't nasty? I put the question to Father Mahoney. Father, says I, why were we born to suffer snot?
What did he say?
He said it's my reward for being out all night like a sinner. Pious prig. Anyway, this is no ordinary cold. 'Tis the hay fever.
Pollinosis?
Thank you. You're not a policeman, are you?
Excuse me?
Police? No. I'd know it if you were.
Hmm.
Can I buy you a beer?
Very kind, I'm sure. But I don't drink the stuff Leary sells.
What's wrong with it?
I've seen what it can do.
You could make use of this tissue.
Never use them. Those things are unhygienic.
See you, cat! I hope it's not too bad.
What does this red nose mean to you?
I suppose you're collecting for charity?
No, I'm not. I want to know if you've seen someone wearing a nose like this.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Can you tell me how to get into the castle?
Don't even think about it, me bucko. Lochmarn Castle is haunted.
That's what the kid outside told me, but I don't believe it.
Then you're a fool.
Have you ever seen the ghost?
To be sure. With me very own eyes.
My God!
Can you describe the ghost?
It was horrible. A wee stunted beast, long beak, straggly, flappy wings.
Are you sure it wasn't a wild animal? A rabbit or a skunk or something?
Skunk? In Lochmarn? That'll be the day. No, that was a ghost.
He's so
to be
gross,
sure.
Chad. He's so gross.
I think I know what you saw on the castle wall.
I know what I saw.
I don't think so. It was the kid, McGuire.
What?
He was up on the wall last Tuesday night. He thought you were the Phantom of Lochmarn.
Oh.
It's just a misunderstanding, chat. He thought he was the beast and he thought the little baby head was the joker and the cat and the thin and did, see?
Ghosts don't bother me. I still want to visit that castle.
You can't. It's not open to the public.
What you call
There's
me?
no one around to stop me, is there?
That's right. Nothing human, anyhow.
I'll see you later.
Okay, are we able to grab any of his... Okay. There's a lot of stuff to nick and do here. Okay.
My name's George.
Pleased to meet you, mister. My name's Fitzgerald.
Why do you look like you're on a register?
Can I get you another drink?
Oh, no, thank you. I shouldn't be drinking at all. I'm on tablets for my nerves. More than a pint and I'll pass out.
Noted.
What can you tell me about the castle?
There's nothing there. Just an old ruin.
How old?
I really couldn't tell you.
Have you ever explored the castle yourself?
I used to play there sometimes, when I was a kid. Then one of the little ones fell off the wall, broke his head and died. We didn't go there anymore.
Oh.
You haven't been up there recently?
No.
Maybe he's just eating some pork scratchings worms, you know? Maybe he likes the music. Maybe he's flirting with the busker over there and loves him so.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, at least I don't think so.
Look closely. He has a scar on his face.
No, I'm sure I don't know him.
Broke his head like an egg,
See you
he
later.
did, Christina. Broke his head like an egg. Oh, chat. I had a bacon and egg sandwich at lunchtime today. Oh. So good. And I used my little silicone egg cooker. It was, perfect egg. 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 With brown
Hello?
sauce?
Good
No.
J'écoute.
Nico?
Who is this?
It's me.
She's
George.
already forgotten you, George.
Hello, George. Where are you?
I'm in Ireland.
What's it like there?
Kinda sleepy. Comatose, even.
Did you get to talk to Picaram?
I haven't found him yet. I figured I'd call you first. Are you okay?
Oh, sure I am. Don't worry about me, George. Any signs of our friend the clown?
You're kidding. You probably never even heard of Lochmarn.
I don't remember George being this much of a dick.
It was an electric pump operated by pushing a small lever. Top of the morning to you.
I beg your pardon.
Well, that's what you Irish say, isn't it?
Do you want something? Or are you just flaunting your xenophobia?
Well, I was trying to be sociable.
Love it.
Is
Ow.
it a room you're after?
Yeah, let's get a room.
That's not a bad idea. Do you have a vacancy?
I could, if you don't mind waiting until the last guest checks out.
No problem. When will that be?
When the Undertaker comes to collect him.
I'll try a glass of beer, please.
Is this your first pint of real ale?
Well, I guess so. What's real ale, anyhow?
Beer that's brewed from natural ingredients to traditional methods. It shouldn't be kept under pressure or refrigerated. And finally, it should have a good body and distinctive character.
In other words, it's flat and worn with bits in, and it makes you fall over.
Have you seen, by the way, chat, they're building a new Universal Studios theme park in England. That's the sound I'm going to make when I furiously masturbate about that. Yeah. I'm so excited. I mean, it won't be ready for like 20 years, but...
What can you tell me about the castle?
You're the second person to ask me that today. I don't know anything about the castle. It's only an old ruin anyway.
Well, who was the first person?
Who else was asking about the castle?
He said he was a reporter. He was asking about the little people. I could have told him a tale or two about the little people. He might have paid me to hear what he wanted me to say. Anyway, I chucked him out on his arse.
Good for you, Mick. That's the way to deal with journalists.
Have you served
I think so, Bachelor, yeah. I think so.
Clowns recently?
No, you're the first today.
Ah, got him!
Seriously, I'm looking for a man dressed in a clown costume.
Would he be having a little white dog with a black patch over the eye?
I shouldn't think so. Do you recognize this man?
No, I don't. What do you want with him?
I've got a score to settle.
I don't want any trouble in the bar, mister. If it's a fight you're looking for, see Father Mahoney.
A priest? A man at the cloth?
Sure. And he teaches the boys how to box at the youth club. According to Mahoney, it develops character. Isn't that right, Pat? Didn't he teach you the art of pugilism?
Dial. Sorry, Michael. I was miles away. What did you say?
Never mind.
Queen sent me something for the new Universal one in the USA, opening in 2025. Wait, there's going to be another Universal in... Where's the new one going to be in America? They'll have Harry Potter, Nintendo, How to Train Your Dragon, Dark Universe, and Celestial Park. I think the one in the UK sounds like it's going to have very similar. It's definitely going to have Harry Potter and Nintendo.
Thanks. I was about to reach. A rash move like that in a strange country with strange customs could be my last.
Wah. Says in Orlando? There's already one in Orlando. Or is it just like a new zone?
The man's arm lay across the towel, preventing me from moving it. As the man raised his arm to drink, I snatched the towel away.
Yeah, there's definitely no way he would have noticed.
Hi, my name's Stobart, George Stobart.
Hello there, mister. What can I do for you?
Can you tell me anything about the castle on the hill?
Oh, I don't know much about anything. You should ask Mr. O'Brien here. He just joined up writing. Or would you be one of them history fellas yourself?
That's right, Professor Stobart, Miskatonic University.
You're an archaeologist, and you're asking us about the castle.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien. The gentleman was talking to me. How come you didn't leave with the others?
I didn't know they'd gone.
Oh, yes. Packed their spades and shovels and away they went.
Seems I missed all the excitement.
What excitement?
Wait, they better not be getting rid of Islands of Adventure.
Do you know anything about Peagram's excavation?
Only that he didn't have the right tools for the job. What he needed was shovels and a JCB.
Peagram was digging for historical remains, not coal.
Is that a fact? What the hell for?
It's the science of archaeology part. Understanding how people used to live by what they've left behind. One day archaeologists might be digging up our remains.
Imagine that, Mr. O'Brien. I wonder what they'll find.
Well, it won't be arrowheads and beakers. Fast food cartons and flavored condoms, more likely.
God, it really will be, won't it? Ooh.
Is it true that Peagram found a valuable gem?
What? First I heard of it.
Where have you been, Pat? That gem is the talk of every town from Lochmahon to Ballydoon.
Nobody told me. The lucky sod. So that's why he scampered.
Did anyone from the village work at Peagram's dig?
Peagram!
I tried it myself, but that high and mighty history man called me incontinent. What a nerve. Hadn't I dug more holes than the rest of them put together?
Well, all right then. I'm going to drink some more of the beer there. Shit, it's a whole new one. Oh, damn. Wait, what's Universal Volcano
Somehow,
Bay?
I'd managed to drink the thick, sweet brew. I felt strangely compelled to order another, even though my every instinct warned me against it. Somehow, Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
May I have another beer, please?
Certainly, sir. Same again?
Yeah, please. How is this stuff made?
That's the secret of the master brewer, sir. Each barrel is lovingly manhandled in time-honored fashion, suspended on skillfully tied ropes of the finest hemp, lowered into the cellar utilizing the forces of original gravity, like manna from heaven.
Original gravity, not any of that posh new gravity. Ugh. Chat, I wish I had the money. I just want to go to Florida with a bunch of mates and go to Universal Studios and Disney. No, wait, downtown Disney's closed now, isn't it? What is that? Universal City Walk, I think, isn't it? Should we just get shit-faced, chat? Let's see how shit-faced the game will let me get.
Somehow, I felt... Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Mods, I want more drink.
Hey, how about another drink?
See him again?
Do you serve cocktails?
I'll serve anyone with manners. And money.
No, I'm serious. Have you considered turning McDevitt's into a cocktail bar? Cocktails are chic, cool, and popular with younger drinkers.
What?
Sounds dreadful.
Kids in the bar? Can you imagine it? Pinball, pimples, and puke.
Right, I get the picture. I'll settle for a glass of stout.
No, I can't imagine alcohol and, what do you call it? Roller coasters would go well together. All right, this is pint number 3.
I felt...
More!
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
More beer over here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, look, we've annoyed him now. We've become that drunk guy. More! One is good, more must be
Thanks.
better. Why don't I just get shit-faced and then die?
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
More!
More beer over here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I think it's just looping now. Boo! We'll leave it there, though.
Thanks. The glass contained a dark liquid like molasses with a creamy white froth on the top.
Also, bad ideas. I just saw your message in stream chat. Small world indeed.
Hello there. My name's George Stobart.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure. I'm O'Brien. Can I help you?
Tell me all about the castle there. I'd like to know about the
What can you
castle.
tell me about the castle, Mr. O'Brien?
It's a fine sight now, isn't it? Dates back to the 10th century, you know. Most of the existing building was added much later, of course.
Are the ruins open to the public?
Oh no, it's much too dangerous. Anyway, there's nothing of interest remaining.
Who ask him about his tripod?
Can you tell me about the tripod which was found at the castle?
Now there's a bone of contention and controversy. It was dug up by an Englishman of the archaeological persuasion.
Who was this Englishman?
Professor Pegram, the same man who dug up the gem.
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
You're too late to meet that fella.
Is he dead?
Not that, but he's gone from the village. I saw a pint with our esteemed host, I might add.
Do you know where Pegram has gone?
I'm sorry, but I don't. He upped anchor in the dark and shipped out before the dawn.
Why did he do that?
Who knows? A guilty conscience or a secret assignation. Whatever the reason, he'll not be missed in Lochmar. Maybe now the fuss about the gem has died down, we can get back to normal.
Assignation. What a lovely word. Could have said assignment, but no. I like it. I like it very much.
Why is Pegram's departure upset the landlord?
He's lost a paying guest, that's why. More than that. There's
Enjoy
the
your
question
lurk,
of an
Fluzz.
unsettled bid.
Have a good lie down.
Poor Michael's seen red over the business, and I don't blame him.
Can you tell me more about the landlord?
Mick Leary is what you call a would-be sophisticated. The trouble is, his idea of sophistication extends as far as putting paper in the lavatory.
That's quite
I
sophisticated.
never worked out why he did that. It's much too dark in there to read.
That's true. Have you ever run your hand over the back of the door? The graffiti is written in Braille.
What can you tell me about the gem which Pegram found?
Now there's a gem which should never have been taken. A man would have to be full of greed to covet that stone. What's your interest in the jewel? You're not a reporter, are you?
No. No, I'm not. Wait, no, they didn't like journalists, right?
Oh no. Thank the Lord for that.
There we go. Nailed it.
Have you heard of the Phantom?
More than that. I've seen it. And let me tell you, it's a dreadful spectacle.
So it's not just a local legend. There really is a Phantom of
Howdy there,
Loch Ness.
Haggis. We're in
no.
Ireland now,
I was
boy.
talking about the Phantom of the Opera.
The Phantom of the Opera is here.
He wasn't listening.
Oh, okay. Can we just sneak backstage?
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Excuse me?
No customers behind the bar. Ever.
Hello again.
What?
Ooh.
What's that you're making?
It's a necklace, me bucko.
Oh, sure. Made out of steel wire?
That's right.
A necklace for my pretty one. When my little lover feels it round her slender neck, she'll be mine, all mine.
Guys. Guys. Well, I mean, we've got to ask now, haven't we? We got to ask now.
If I was a woman, I wouldn't think much of a wire necklace.
It's not made for a woman.
Oh, thank God.
I've got my sights on tastier dishes than women.
Cock?
Flesh as smooth and tender as a maiden. Bones as soft and white as a newborn babe's. Rabbit, lad. That's what gets my juices flowing.
It was a rabbit. It was fine. Still weird how into it he is, but you know.
Ah, so you're making snares to trap rabbits.
That's right. Do you have a problem
Rabbits.
with that?
Damn right I do. Isn't it painful?
Only if I get me fingers caught.
I'm talking about the rabbits. Do they feel much pain?
You bet.
Jack, why is he weird?
Do you know Pegram the archaeologist?
That's the scrawny fellow who was poking around at the castle, isn't it? No, I don't know.
Why does he keep sneezing across the bar, chat?
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
I told you, I never heard of him.
Were you aware that Pegram was conducting an archaeological dig?
I don't meddle in other people's affairs. They don't interest me.
All right then. Well,
I'll
maybe.
see you later.
I don't know. Let's go and talk to this man here. I know, right? It's kind of like a nice little subtlety, Christina.
Hello. Do you know Professor Pegram?
We've rattled him, chat. We've rattled him.
He's the archaeologist, isn't he?
That's right.
Where can I find Professor Pegram?
I heard he's gone fishing. I don't know where.
Sus as fuck, chap.
Did you work at Professor Pegram's dig?
What gave you that idea?
Have you heard about the gem which Pegram found?
I heard a rumor, but you can't believe everything you hear or see, can you?
Hang on, Jack. I ran over my headphone wire. I'm going to tighten it up. Right then. All right.
See you later.
Let's go and fondle around outside, chap. Did Ola leave after you forced her to love you? Yes. Yeah. Technically, she left. Well, she's of her own, you know, mind. Do you want to talk to this little shit again?
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
What's wrong with your face?
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Can you describe him like on the telly in the cop shows?
He's an English archaeologist.
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
Can you tell me where I'd find Pegram?
No, I can't, because he's not here now, but if I sees him, I'll ask him.
Do you know what Pegram was doing in the castle?
Digging for buried treasure. Jewels and gold and skeletons, like in the films.
Ah, the old films.
Do you know anything about Pegram's dig?
He wouldn't let me anywhere near it. I offered to help, but he chased me off. I didn't want to see his smelly old hole anyhow.
Okay.
Did anyone from the village work at the dig?
Pegram brought some students and bums with him. He reckoned no one in Lochmarn would know what to look for. The only local guy who worked for him was Sean Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald says he's never been anywhere near the dig.
Ah, J'accuse! J'accuse!
Are you sure Fitzgerald worked at the dig?
Oh, yes. It was him, all right. Would I tell a lie?
Well, he
Yes.
denies it.
I saw them together only last night.
I wish you'd told me that sooner. What were they doing?
Pegram gave Fitzy a box. He didn't look too happy about it.
Hey, George!
I knew it. But how am I going to persuade him to part with it?
Break his fingers.
No, I couldn't do that.
I could.
Thanks for the offer, kid, but I'll try a more subtle approach.
Chinese burns?
I was gonna go with stab him, but you know.
What's Fitzgerald scared of?
Everything and everyone.
So I shouldn't have any trouble getting him to talk.
He's a pushover. But don't scare him too much. Try the soft touch. Butter him up a bit.
I heard that Pegram had found a legendary gem.
That's right. It's been the talk of Lochman all week.
You haven't seen the gem, have you?
That was the sound of my
no.
knuckles cracking, chat.
I reckon Pegram made off with it. If I was him, I'd go to Amsterdam, chop it up and sell it. He could be living the life of Riley instead of digging holes.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Let's go and accuse a man we don't know. Ah! Look at it. I can see the little box there that you're looking at hiding. Let's just stab him, chat, right in the neck.
Hello.
McGuire says he saw you working at the dig. What's more, he saw you talking with Pegram.
He's a little liar. He'll say anything to get attention.
Well, it's his word against yours, I guess.
Oh, okay, so we need to get some evidence.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No.
All right.
See you later.
To the dig, chat. Let's go. We're going to go up to the castle there to see if there's a ghost running around. I don't think there is a ghost, or maybe a little phantom or two, you know. All right, then. Away we go. Up to the little castle.
Hey,
Stop Fitzy in
McGuire.
first.
What do you want to know?
Okay.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
To the castle. Can't we go in the cellars? Not yet. In good time, though, we shall. Oh, I've got vague memories of this bit.
Hi, do you speak English? Well, now, what if I was to say no? An implication of cognizance shrouded in denial. A pretty poser of a paradox indeed.
I gave him the look I'd perfected when I was 12 and was going to be the greatest hypnotist of all time. It was a killer.
Are you attempting to hypnotize me, or is it the constipation you're suffering?
I was a little out of practice.
Let's begin with a personal interest question about the book there.
Good book?
A book? It's a passport to a world of fantasy and imagination.
Yeah, what's the title?
Creative Shelving for Beginners, the 1978 edition.
What's so cool about home improvement?
There's nothing like it. The resinous autumnal aroma of seasoned wood, the rhythmic rasp of the plate. Ah, no wonder our Lord came to earth as the son of a humble carpenter. I bet he was a wizard with a chisel and a length or two before.
Surely the betrayal of Christ's adoptive family as humble artisans is a symbolic metaphor.
I don't know about that, but I know they were carpenters. Haven't you read the book?
Well, no. But I have seen The Greatest Story Ever Told, and I don't recall Jesus putting up any shelves.
Wow, he might have done though. You didn't know.
Have you seen Professor Pegram?
No, he's packed up and gone.
Do you happen to know where?
Back in England, I suppose.
Fair.
Do you think Pegram's disappearance is due to the curse?
Look at the facts. He dug up the gem. He disappeared. Bingo. It doesn't take a degree in mathematics to work that one out, does it? You don't have to be a smarty Pythagoras with a calculator.
I guess not.
Pegram has run off with the gem.
Mon Dieu!
What can you tell me about the castle?
Not much, I'm sorry to say. Most of its history is long forgotten. Ah, but if these old stones could only speak, what stories they'd tell. Stories to make your toes curl and your blood run cold. You know, this castle is said to be over 600 years old.
Only 600? That doesn't sound right.
Who built the castle?
Mad Phelan, the first lord of Lochmarn. Well, I say lord, but actually he was little more than a village chieftain. He built his castle from the remains of the Templar preceptory.
Where was the site of the Templar preceptory?
Right here on Temple Hill. Phelan built right on top of the old wall. It's said that deep beneath these walls there's a Templar chapel.
Did Pegram discover the chapel?
I don't know. His workers were sworn to secrecy.
Do you mind if I climb up your haystack to get into the castle?
Very forward.
What? You'd break your stupid neck for sure. Do you think I'd stand by and see your brains dashed out?
Yes.
I'd be very careful, and I promise not to sue.
You won't get the chance. Not while I'm here to stop you.
Well then, a distraction's what we need, chat.
Have you any use for this towel?
Whatever gave you that idea? Oh dear me, no.
Do you recognize the name on this card?
I can't read that little writing.
It says Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics.
Is that your name, Tommy Merlin?
No, but what a great stage name. It had what my high school hypnosis act had lacked, style and class. For a few seconds, I bathed in spotlights on a thundering tide of applause. Tommy Merlin, hypnotist.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. I just remembered something. Would you like to shake my hand?
What is this? I don't do that male bonding stuff.
I can't believe he's not into the bondage, chat. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in this scene to interact with. Unless we can... Oh no, we go a little bit further. Okay. Come on, George, put you back into it. Strapping young man.
Pushing with all my strength got me nowhere. They didn't budge. I really need to start working out.
Yeah, George. You Sigma. Isn't that a modern insult, chat? Is that what I'm supposed to say? You stupid Sigma. Nailed it. George is crying now. Because he's a Sigma. I'm learning so much, chat. Maguire, go set fire to the haystack.
Hey, Maguire.
What do you want to know?
I'd like you to set fire. Oh, come on. Just adjusting my headphones, chat. I've had a genius idea. Oh, I broke it. A genius idea didn't work, chat. Look how much fucking cable this has. It's too much fucking cable, chat. Okay, let's see if that works, my little plan. It might do. All right.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
So... Well, we know he's not supposed to drink, right? How do we spike his drinks?
Hello.
Okay.
Shake my hand.
It's a trick, isn't it?
Damn it, you're right. I can't seem to fool anyone. See you later.
Because that's the box we want to get.
Hey.
Hello there again, mister.
Hello. We can ask the friends about him.
Do you remember seeing Sean Fitzgerald at the dig?
Let me see now. I think me brain box needs a spot of lubrication.
We'll have a beer then.
Can I buy you a drink?
You most certainly can.
Give me a drink for my friend here.
Who, Doyle? Has he conned you into buying for him? Shame on you, Patrick. Same again.
Just a point this time, Michael.
1 point of brown coming up.
All right, now talk, son of a bitch.
Do you remember Sean Fitzgerald now?
I can picture the scene as if it was only last week. Come to think of it, it was only last week. Fitzgerald was there all right. Him and a bunch of students. He was speaking with the boss man.
All right, now we got 2 witnesses.
Bye for now.
What about you, O'Brien?
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien.
Hello there. What now?
Okay, you can't tell me about Fitzy.
Oh, nothing.
Well, it's time, chat. Go and accuse old Fitzy. Listen here, you suspect little shit.
Doyle told me you definitely worked at the dig. He's seen you there. You might as well admit it.
Got him.
Just my luck. Grasped up by a delinquent and a dimwit.
I need to talk to Professor Pegram, if he's still alive.
What do you mean? Is he in danger?
Yeah, you too, if I'm right.
You're not from the Social Security.
Hell no. What makes you think that?
Well, I was claiming benefits at the same time I was working for...
We
I'm not
figured
in
it
a position
out.
to make judgments, Sean. That's between you and your conscience. All I want is to talk to Pegram about the gem.
But he's not here.
I know that. But he left that package with you, didn't he?
Talk to me about the box.
So where did Pegram go?
I don't know. I swear it. He came to see me early this morning. Said he was leaving.
More. I want to ask you more.
He asked me to give this package to a guy called Marquet.
Show me what's in the package, Sean.
Yeah, show me a package,
I can't
Sean.
do that.
Why not?
I promised the professor.
So what? You didn't have any qualms about your benefit scam. So where's the harm in taking a peek inside Pegram's package?
You don't know these people. I can't. I don't dare.
This is your last chance to show me the package, Fitzgerald. I've been patient with you, but now it's time to kick ass.
But he'll kill me.
Who will?
The man from Paris. Jack Marquet. Pegram told me if I gave him the package unopened, I'd hear no more about it. But if I double-crossed Marquet, I'd be dead.
Aha!
I'll deal with Jacques Marquet.
But will you, George? Why is this guy's audio take so long to trigger?
Give the package to me.
It's really weird, isn't it?
No. Why should I trust you? I don't know who to trust anymore. I wish I'd never even heard of the Lochmarn gem.
Oh no, he's thrown away, chat. Well, shit. Oh, he's run over the little boy with a bit of luck.
Hey, I just seen a big red.
Get out of here, Maguire.
That's not the same
Come back
actor.
when you're old enough.
What's the lad howling about?
A big red sports car. Sean Fitzgerald's been runned over.
Get out.
The audio in this remake so, at
Noisy
some
little
points
tyke.
is so
You should
trippy.
send out some medicinal brandy, Michael.
Oh, yes. And who's going to pay for it?
Not me.
Me too, neither.
All right, chat. We're not even going to leave the pub. We're going to stop there for our broken sword today. Menu. Save game. 17:58:52. Yeah, we'll drop a save in anyway. Alrighty. Main menu. Main menu. Cause we're gonna swap over to NoPixel now because we're gonna jump in time for the police briefing. So if you're watching on the VOD, that's the end of Broken Sword for this chapter. Bye! And cut.